Whoops. Hello. Look at my cool costume. Why do I look so dumb? I'm curious when I start a case if people will be willing to speak to me at all. But we'll see. So we have 2 cases and 4 stories. Why don't we just do a case? Because I think they are cooler, and also last time we did a story, Child of Codona, and Treasure Island stage 2 and 3. So why not just start at the top? I don't know. I don't really have a reason to do this one. Missing Angelo Dandolo. Assignment. One of our undercover agents disappeared a couple of days ago. This is a Minecraft thingy. Your task is to find out what happened to him and, if possible, retrieve the sensitive item he was carrying. Details? The missing agent was last seen leaving his bookshop, which is located in Northern Old City at the eastern end of Zedo Street. If I'm saying that right, or Ghetto, I don't know. Description. Angelo Dandolo, it's a very funny last name, a short man of Italian origin, had a stack of books with him and wore a green hat. Distinctive sign, a tattoo of 7 stars on his right forearm. Sensitive item, a book by FD. It has a red cover. Sensitive item, Minecraft wants me to find a book by FD. It has a red cover. John has challenged me with this task. When did he do that? Alright, but where do I even start? In this... oh, the bookshop. Northern Old City, eastern end of that street. Northern Old City... wait, eastern end, did it say? It's over here? Somewhere? Let's go there. Let's just see if we can find it. Would be nice if we could in one go. And are we even able to enter like this? No. We'll see. Can I see what people think of me? Just for fun. Hostile? Yeah, I can imagine. What about you? Nope. Pyromaniac? Wait, did it say that? That's funny. And an actress. Well, whatever. Suits you, I guess. A button. So, in here, I think? Somewhere? Bookshop. Is there a bookshop? What flyer are you putting up? Is this a bookshop? Oops, it is.
Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days.
A letter. Letter from a cobbler. Angelo. I've talked with my boys over at the smithy and it's good news. Drop by with your favorite pair and I will work my magic on them. They will be as good as new in no time. Also had a chat with a physician and he confirmed my suspicions. Your back problems may be connected to the broken metal inlay in your soles. I recommend you cease to wear them until they have been repaired. Ismail. Key evidence, but not all evidence? What else is there? Oh, all evidence. Alright. Pin? Don't know what to do with this though. Locked from the outside. Do I need... Damaged soul.
You did wear your favourite boots. Such devotion.
So I can track him, but... oh, this way. I was like, where did he go?
Angelo's footprints end here, abruptly. Not a good sign.
You can say that, and there's a bunch of stuff here. Something here? Deep footprints. Someone
had
else.
to stand here for a couple of hours at least.
That's weird. Cigarettes?
11 cigarette ends of the same brand. Somebody spent some considerable time here.
So they were waiting for him, for some reason.
Colourful piece of fabric as a bookmark. An elegant decision.
So that was in the book, probably, and someone used a bat on him, I guess. Don't think
This
he's
must have
alive.
left a grievous wound. A hasty job by an amateur, but Angelo was taken by surprise nevertheless.
Show me. With his hat. How do you know he was wearing a hat? Oh wait, didn't Minecraft tell me that? Now what? Unpin, pin this. It seems the man was waiting for Angelo in the yard for a long time, smoking cigarettes. Once Angelo entered the yard, the man knocked him out with a club. The attack happened quickly. Yeah, I know, but now what? I need to ask people. Yeah, but they won't like me. Will they speak with my parrot, maybe? I think I need to change my clothes. Despising. Suffered severe blood loss. That's weird, but he is a cobbler, so he probably knows. He's unfriendly, enjoys fishing. Let's just put on normal clothes. So you get a costume you can't wear. That's just super great. Will you speak with me now? Still no. No, still despising. Alright, I'll wear my poor outfit. Is he a local or a worker? I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? This is a criminal. Is this worker? I don't know. Isn't this the artist's outfit or something?
Is this familiar to you?
Of course. Let me help you.
Ah, great. Testimony of a neighbor. One of the local residents saw two men in the yard a few nights ago. One man had to support the other since he was barely standing, probably drunk or dead. They went down the stairs to Castle Road in Old City. Once there, he put the drunk man in a cart near the cobbler's shop and rode off. That is very detailed, thanks. Castle Road. Ah, so this way. Down the stairs, he says. Wait, what stairs? This is up. Down the stairs. This way? Is this down the stairs? I don't know. Could be. Yes. I guess so. Smudged blood. And tracks. A donkey. I need to pin something. Let's do that. Following a lead from one of the locals, I reached the place where a cart once stood. It left distinctive tracks. Let's follow it. Do I really need to? Can I just see it like this? I kinda can. But I guess I'll just do it the way I'm supposed to. Run a little because it's taking way too long. I'm an impatient person. Oh, he's sleeping. I thought he was dead. Where are we going? Wait, isn't that the cart? I think it is. His hat.
Green silk, a bit worn and faded, but still an impressive hat. Someone desperately tried to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I don't think he's
I found
alive.
the place where they took Angelo.
He didn't make it. Do I need to do... What are you doing? Do I need to fight? I think I might. Let's see. Yep. Let's just see if we can do it. If I get annoyed, I'll probably skip it. Which most likely will happen.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Too simple.
It's one.
I'm coming for you.
Whoops. Damn, I keep missing.
I thought we were against murder.
Yeah, we are, but I can't hit him.
Just die.
The snuff's ready. Don't give him the pepper snuff.
I don't even see them. What are they?
No more crime for you.
The snuff's ready. No, you killed him.
Whoops! Was a perfect headshot though. Tried to hit his head, honestly I did.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Try.
I'm coming for you.
Don't cry, you'll live.
He's all yours now.
Yeah, your
Go
friends
for it.
won't.
Overcome him. Don't rush.
Alright, sorry.
I'm coming for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Too simple.
It wasn't that simple at all. Don't brag.
Time to knock this guy out.
I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
Whoops.
I'll put you 6 feet under. I'm coming.
No more crime for you until next month.
We can overcome the brute now.
The brute. Is that what he is? Shoot him in the butt. Stand still.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Is that it?
Give him the pepper snuff.
Phew, killed 2 men, but I did it. Didn't mean to, sorry. Yeah, no, John, you're not happy with me. It was an accident. But then people started dying, I wish you wouldn't kill. Yeah, I agree with you, it was an accident, honestly. I wish I could take it back. Anyway, do I need to look around here? Probably. Something here?
The bandits had as much fun as they could.
He's wearing his pirate costume, I forgot about that.
Oh, they got themselves a nice setup in here for a gang.
What am I looking for? Fruit? No. Do I need to enter somewhere? Probably. What about this? Keys? And a map.
They were tracking down Angelo.
Take them.
Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these?
What do you think? A door or something? Is this something? Guess. A finger. Eek. Gross.
Severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty.
Is it Angelo's?
An engraving inside. Together, always and forever. A primary instrument of torture. How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way.
Fishes indeed. Right, let's see if we can open these doors because we got a sample for that they were locked. Maybe they're not anymore? Yes. Whoops. Is that Angelo? I think so. Well, it is his finger.
They severed his finger while he was still alive.
Somehow Sherlock can tell. I think probably because of the blood loss or something. Yes, he did have a tattoo, didn't he?
At last, I found you, Angelo. He sustained a great many injuries.
That he did. But I need to find the book,
Quite
right?
a collection of books, but none of them with FD as the author.
Well, you noticed that quickly. So it's hidden away, maybe. A letter? From Mr. Hyde. From Jekyll and Hyde. Boss trusted you and you idiots failed him. You should have scored the book by now, or at least know where it is. It's written by FD with a red cover. He must have hid it somewhere. Find the book, burn everything else. And if you fail, know that you'll burn too, Mr. Hyde.
Mycroft should know about this.
Am I gonna tell him or what? What about the other jail cell?
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
I need to pin something. Oops. Wrong button. This one. Discovered the place where the captive was held. There were bloody mattresses and bandages everywhere. Bennett scattered up all the books. None of them was written by a FD. I learned from the letter that Bennett didn't find the book. Angelo must have hidden it well. But also I don't understand this, because Mycroft wants me to find the book. And John has challenged me, but am I not supposed to do that anyway? Should return to the newspaper building and give Jessamine this information. Oh, so I got it from the journalists. Oh, so maybe if you return now, you won't find the book and lose the challenge. Is that what it is? I think so.
What did you hide, Angelo?
Is this where the book is? It is. This is funny. This is from the a previous game. Sherlock game.
Seems like Mycroft will get the book he wanted after all. Do you think it has a coded message inside?
Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
That's that. So just return. I guess that's all I need to do. Which I have to leave the building first, right? I think I do. Yeah. No problem. At least if I can find the exit, because normally I can't. I think it's this door. Yes. Let's return to Jessamine. Journalists, right? I think so. And the other case I have, is that from City Hall maybe? Did she give me a case? I don't remember, honestly. She might have. Or did this Jessamine give me two? To know.
Ah, the illustrious Mr. Holmes returns no worse for wear. And with a gripping tale to tell, no doubt.
While the matter proved rather simple in the end, I'm afraid the details are not for your ears, nor your readers.
How very tantalizing. Your brother asked that I collect your report, and a book if you obtained it.
Of course I did.
Here is my report, and Miss Sertle. He will know if you opened it. I also retrieved the book for Mycroft.
Crime and Punishment. Sounds appropriate.
More than you may think.
Uh-huh. How so?
I can't tell you, or I found a ring. She's gonna write about it, so what do I want to say? I don't really know.
There's something else. I found a ring belonging to one of Mycroft's men. Did he mention anything further?
Alas, no.
Well, the man was a hero. Protected the secrets of the British Empire. Here, please deliver this ring to Mycroft. I'm sure he'll know what to do.
Ah,
Is I don't understand.
Miss Sertle, I'm afraid neither do I.
This is his ring. My Angelo's ring.
Whoops.
Angelo Dondolo is your fiancé.
My God. Your brother told me Angelo was sent to Roma. What happened? Where is he?
Ooh, I can lie or I can tell the truth. What do I want to do? I think I'll just be honest, but if I had known, I would not have told about the ring.
Angelo died in the line of duty, but his bravery saved countless others.
No, not Angelo. Not my Angelo. I don't understand.
I'm sorry, Yasmin.
Mycroft kept this from me. I am one of his best, and he kept it from me. He assured me Angelo would be fine, but he lied.
You are not the first victim of Mycroft's cold calculus, and you won't be the last. Your work has value to him, and the truth threatened it.
Well, by hiding the latter, he has lost the former. Thank you for your honesty, Mr. Holmes. Now, please.
Does it matter what I choose? I honestly don't know. I guess I won't get cases from him anymore.
I wish to be alone.
Yeah, I understand. Or was it the last one anyway, and it wouldn't have mattered? I don't know. And how did I get this quest? Oh, I heard this maybe. I think I eavesdropped this in the police station. Alright. So I don't know if I made the right choice or not, but I'm always for the truth, so. Let's read up on John's diary because we haven't done that in a long while. Greetings from Sir William Sinclair. Welcome, dear traveler. Look around you. I think I've read this. Isn't this from the treasure hunt thingy? Yes, it is. I think I've read this as well. Yeah, because this was in Placido's wall with the articles, I think so. Right? I think so. Consequences, turning a blind eye. These are the cases I think I've completed. A few scant years since the last tragedy, the blind duel takes another victim. After the first accident, many assumed this inane sport of male braggadocio would be retired. Of course, those people underestimated the degeneracy of men. Eric von Staub has been shot dead and his murderer remains uncaught. The prohibition of this nonsense is overdue, and we should denounce all who romanticize such unruly activity, lest more suffer similar fates. I doubt that. Slave trade trounced. One might believe Cordona's unseemly slave trade days were behind us, but recent events have shown a light on the scandalous truth. It never went away. The investigative efforts of an upstanding citizen, that's me, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, resulted in the discovery of slaves imprisoned in an abandoned railway depot. Under considerable pressure, the authorities have now intervened, with captives freed, families reunited, and the malefactors arrested. Wait, which case is this? And yet, one question remains. How could slave traders operate on Cordona for years without being detected by the police? The Chronicle shall be campaigning for the immediate investigation of this neglect of duty or corruption. Ridley rubbed out. The sudden death of Mark Ridley, son of General Arthur Ridley, has shaken Cordona. Authorities quickly arrested another Royal Marine, Anthony Harris, for the murder. Mr. Harris was found at his post near the Old City Bridge Tower, a few yards from the site of Mr. Ridley's death. Per a police source, the alleged motive for this vile crime was trivial: envy. Mr. Harris proclaimed his innocence but failed to convince the jury and has been sentenced to death. Oops. Mr. Ridley's body will be returned to his hometown of Zeeps for burial. But he didn't do it, did he? Was that the police guy I spoke to? Wait, and why did he die again? I forgot. Wasn't he assassinated or something? Hopkins hops to it. An expedition to the Arctic that arrived in London for supplies hit an unexpected snag when a member of the project was arrested on suspicions of industrial espionage. The operation was the result of an investigation by one of Scotland Yard's brightest new additions, Inspector Hopkins. Below, the young hero gives an exclusive interview about how he cracked the case. don't really remember what this is about, but is this... Wait, isn't this the case I did for Minecraft and I promised Minecraft I wouldn't reveal the truth or arrest the real culprit, so they killed someone else? Apparently, I think so. Let me see. I think I've read all of this. Yes. Hill our Covenant. This is all from the Treasure Island thingies. Read this. This is the inspector that wasn't so nice. Who killed that boy? I'm just checking to see if I've read it all or not. I read this. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yes. Alright. Why are you still lighting up? Visions of the past. Pirate memory. So this is from the Child of Codona. One of them. Avast ye, and listen close to a tale of shipwreck and skullduggery. I don't even know if that's a word. During our first weeks on Codona, Sherlock and I found an old shipwreck on the coast of Old City. With some sweat and supplies, she became a mighty pirate vessel, the Arabella, feared across the seven seas. Oh, what a mighty ship she was! Sails of the finest fraternal bed linen, a helm fit for a king, or at least Captain Holmes. Sir Arabella gave no quarter, or so we thought. A couple of weeks later, we were chased off some bilge-shocking bullies. The scurvy dog of a leader, Dudley, was a right terror. Our cannons failed us, and we turned tail and ran. Sherry nearly gave up, but I found a small grotto nearby. It took some convincing, but we made ourselves a handsome new ship there, and before long Sherlock had his sea legs back. We plundered the helm of our old vessel, and made sail out of those scallywags. Close. I heard they got a good spanking from their mother for losing their shirts. And finally we gave the ship a name, Themis. This is the article that John wrote because actor Jacobson died. We read this. This is the conclusion of the case about that actor Jacobson guy, also from Child of Codona. One day, while we were looking for a can of paint for our pirate ship, Sherlock and I spotted a journalist on the run. We followed him, sensing an adventure, and watched as he was cornered by two Marines disguised as commoners. They argued, and the military men demanded something. A moment later, they pushed the reporter off the cliff, then fled. I must admit I was shocked, but Sherlock, as expected, kept his cool. He froze for a few moments, staring at the dead man, then suddenly walked away, gesturing that I follow. Brown algae, he said, hurrying towards the shore. Have you seen it, John? It must be somewhere nearby. I didn't understand what he meant, but some minutes later we were already pulling a suitcase out of the water. He explained that the dead man's boots were wet and there was a piece of brown algae on his breeches. Apparently that was all he needed to locate the item. Inside the suitcase were papers comprising a decade-long investigation that explored the corruption in Codona's military. It was immediately apparent that the journalist, actor Jacobson, had been killed because of what he had found. Together, we snuck into the Codona Chronicle and wrote an article that exposed everything so that his death was not in vain. This is also from Child of Codona. I think these all are. This is just a collectible. Back when we were kids, Sherry and I had a friend named Matthias. He was a wild child, brought up by a single mother who could barely keep up with his rebellious spirit. One day he was arrested by the police for playing a joke on Chief Inspector Mitchell. Officer Placido, the man that caught Matthias, wanted to put him to work in the port for his crime, but his boss was of a different mind. After spending some time with the boy in an interrogation room, Mitchell got him to confess to all possible sins and locked him up in a jail cell for good. Sherlock and I tried to break Matthias out of holding. We managed to steal the keys and sneak to the cell of our friend, but we were too late. He was bruised, battered, and could barely speak, let alone walk. The police officer caught us in the cell, but seemed sympathetic. He let us go, and we left Matthias there. Sherlock took a photo of the cell so he would never forget what happened. What do we want to do? We have one case left, and 4 stories, and after that we have the main quest, and I think we have 2 cases left to find. Right, and we also have the coins, but I'm just gonna uncheck those because we've read these, or I've read the text when I found one. So that's in the other video with the Minecraft expansion with the last case. I don't remember what it's called. Inform Penny, I believe. So why don't we, since it's open, just do this, a Mad Rogue. I'll read it just so you know what it's about. I think we found it somewhere along the road. These walls hold a lot of secrets, including one of ours. John gave me a hint how to recall what happened here, and I can't ignore it. The memory began in Old City when we walked along Bazaar Road, past the ruins of the Fortress of Holy Spirit. Back then, we found something, and John claimed to have a plan for it. Right, but where was that again? Old City Bazaar Road. I don't remember. It's been a while since I found this one. Oh, over here. That's right, because I also found this den. Bandit Lair, what's it called? Yeah. Let's go there. I think it was this old building, a ruin or something. We could walk on top of it. And that's when John remembered something. Whoops. Is it this way? Keep pressing all the wrong buttons, so sorry. Don't know why. You ran into me. Let me see. This way? Or not? Not really. No. This is the hand monument. We've done this one already. Finding the treasure. That was the... What do you call it? It's this way. Yeah, I recognize it. A magnifying glass from my mother. Mummy. I think it was this building. So I need to go on top of this one way or the other. Let me see. Wait, I need to pin it, by the way. I didn't do that. Don't really know. The Fortress of Holy Spirit. Wait. It's this, so we're not there yet. Oh right, it was over here, that's true. Here's John.
Salty breeze, old ruins, dusty roads. You recall clambering over these walls as a child?
Let's remember. Perfect for climbing.
Ah, it was an old skull. What a lucky find for a pair of young adventurers.
It was easier to climb these walls back then. Not merely because we're older, but because the ruins are too. Of course. You said we needed to bury him. Do you remember where?
Well, one would think burying a human skull would stick in the mind, but somehow... no.
Well, it's one line, so... Oh, there's John. Didn't even see him. There is somewhere. Yeah, but do I need to find where that is? Or what? I don't understand. Oh, wait. We're here doing something. What happened? Shocked and afraid.
The old man was standing here as we passed.
Oh yes, I remember his face as we flew by with a skull in our hands.
He looked as shocked as our grisly companion.
So I guess we need to follow them this way or something, right? Did you know? Yeah, I see more images over there. So this is just a memory quest again, I guess. Bandits or something? Or what are they? We ran, surprised locals.
Nothing ever bothers an old Ottoman backgammon player.
Ah, backgammon. I thought they were doing something else. Because all those bandits keep playing cards, right? And then they put their guns on the table, stuff like that. Gonna run for a bit, just to make it quicker. Whoops. Inappropriate.
This wasn't the right place for a funeral. We were looking for somewhere more appropriate.
Funny, nowadays you love putting men behind bars.
You're a fellow of infinite jest, aren't you?
There he is. So here we are, but there's water, so... Sherlock doesn't like that. Dried up.
The water level was higher back then.
I remember swimming through this mire while trying not to breathe in the horrible odour.
Now what? Can I walk here? Oh, I can. Didn't think Sherlock would do that. Did I miss something? Oh, over here. Is this where we buried it? Yes. Yeah, perfect.
This is where we buried it. It seems that with time, our friend has emerged once more.
And now I get this creepy skull.
The skull is ancient. Its likeliest owner was one of the Knights Hospitaller who died during the siege of the fortress.
I don't want
remember
that.
now, you said this skull was my father's.
Yeah.
A child's imagination is a powerful tool. You needed this. A burial process of your own. A ritual so you could begin to grieve.
Here hung those lips that I have kissed, I know not how oft. I felt so alone back then, John. Uncertain. Abandoned by my father.
I know.
The skull wasn't his, though it may as well have been. In the earth, all of us look alike. But putting this man to rest, it did help.
I'm glad, Sherry.
I find myself rather tempted to keep it. If not for sentimental value, then it's archaeological merit.
Merit. Still wearing the dumb costume, by the way. I think I should change. But this was the case, so it wasn't that long. We already completed it. I wanted to take that thing, but I guess it's nothing. Why don't we put on something else? What about this one? I think we're wearing this. So, that was very easily done. Let me see, what else can we do? We could do this. Flashes of Merriment. So, I think we got this because we wanted there. The Legacy Theatre wall poster. John owns the poster on the wall of the Legacy Theatre located between Bonaparte Street and John Nila Street in Scaladio. That's easy enough because I think it even has a fast travel point. Yeah, see? So let's go check that out, see what we have to do. It's over here. John is standing there in his costume. Hamlet.
Oh, so it has taken root.
Prince of
What's
Denmark.
taken root? As I recall, when we were growing up, this theatre didn't welcome kids.
You've forgotten, John. Come to the back entrance and I'll refresh your memory.
Well, luckily I know where that is because I had to go there before for something else. That's also how I got this poster and decided not to do anything with it because I wanted to finish up
Yeah, I still see nothing.
the current quest.
You need to focus, my dear friend. Watch me.
Spin it. This is the first time, by the way, that Sherlock remembers something that John does not. Over here.
Here was our glorious stage. Ring any bells?
Ah, we don't need to dwell on the past, Sherry.
This is John. What's he doing? Gertrude.
And Hamlet's mother, Gertrude, taking poison. What was the name of that girl? Oh, Georgina, of course. She was our neighbour.
Oh, I remember her. She liked you.
Oh,
And
this
there
is
you
John.
were, the best supporting actor. My silent scene partner, my Yorick. Your presence inspired me. And brought me to tears.
Yeah, it hurt to know that's all I could be. Inspiration. I couldn't even play the king's ghost. How's that for irony? To be or not to be? Indeed.
I know why you wanted to forget. The show forced you to confront your limits, except no one else would ever see you but me. Why do you think I cried?
You cried? Oh, an audience. Funny.
In the end, the audience was thrilled. I can still hear their roars after the final act.
You were so pleased with yourself when the theatre director came down to admire your work.
Over here? I think so. He was impressed.
He applauded. A huge gesture from a man for whom children on stage was an anathema.
Something else? Invited us in.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for students of the dramatic arts.
Childhood is a time of naivety. I cannot now imagine seeking a career as an actor, drinking wine all day and gaily treading the boards at night.
Yet you often pretend to be someone else in your search for the truth. You can't act like this side of you disappeared completely.
Quite. This, above all, to thine own self be true.
That was it. That was very quick, and John is gone suddenly. Right. So that was just a flashback, something, kinda. I can read it just so it isn't that short. Long ago, the stage of the Legacy Theatre was closed to children as the director deemed them incapable of understanding the brilliance of his art. He saw them as no more than brainless savages, able only to scream and destroy, never create. Everything changed when I, inspired by Shakespeare's marvelous verse, gathered a bunch of street kids to stage Hamlet on the rear steps of the theater. When the director saw us perform, his opinion softened and he established a youth program at the theater. Alas, I never had the opportunity to participate as Mother passed and we soon left Codona, but I still revel in the thrill of that moment, the quiet rapture of the audience, then their loud applause. Perhaps John is right. If acting is pretending to be something you're not, then I suppose I have never stopped. What do you mean? What are you pretending to be? No. Why don't we go check this out as well? Um, this is also something we just passed and got, so I didn't do anything with it. The Silver Mines Monument. While we were walking down Silver Way in Miner's End, a strange monument of an empty cage near the mines caught my attention. John suggested that we take a closer look. So Miner's End, but I don't really remember where it was. Oh, here, Silver Mines Monument. This way? Yep. I think it was just a bird cage in the middle of the street or something, that's what I remember. I think it's somewhere over here. Yeah, John is sitting here, this is it. Let's look at it. Made of silver.
It used to contain a silver statue of a miner's canary. They were often used by miners to detect fire damp. For the ones who gave their lives in the silver mines, for the safety and prosperity of Miner's End, 1830. The lattice work was bent a long time ago.
Oh, was
A
it
gloomy
stolen?
picture.
I think
But
so.
quite poetic. A symbol of safety and prosperity has vanished from Miner's End, and now only the cage is left to remind the residents of their past glory.
The canary was stolen a long time ago. There's no hope in finding it now, but perhaps someone might know at least something about it. We should ask the people around here.
Right, so I need to dress up, I'm thinking. What are they wearing? Are they workers over here? Probably. He looks like a criminal. Let's see. Do I have work clothes? And I also always have to check which is which, but I think, isn't this worker? Right? Oops. Yeah. So this is fine, maybe? Let's see. Unfriendly. Oh, he's a robber. Hostile. Ooh. What about you? Friendly. But I think I need to pin it, right? Yeah. And ask him. Why? 'Cause you're busy? But you're friendly. Harms animals. Oh my god. No, I can speak with him. Annoying. Let's try a different outfit then. Criminal, maybe?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'll tell you what I know, my friend.
Thanks. The story of the Silver Canary. Locals told us the story of the Silver Canary of Miner's End. There were times when Miner's End was prosperous, but that era came to an end when the silver mines were exhausted. Soon afterwards, investors lost interest in mining on Codona, which caused severe unemployment and poverty on the island. From a symbol of safety and prosperity, the canary turned into a reminder of loss. People say that the Flowers of Good public house is the seat of local legend telling. It's near the alley at the northern part of the Lestrade Road. So I think that's where I have to go. Near the alley at the northern part of Lestrade Road. Is that nearby at all? Or isn't it? I don't see it. Oh, this is Lestrade Road. What did it say? The northern end of what? Near the alley at the northern part. Right. Flowers of Good, this is it. I already found that apparently. Which is handy, because otherwise it would have probably taken me a long time to find. Let me see. Is this it? Or not? Nope.
My grandma, God bless her, had known the man who had doomed us all.
Can eavesdrop something. Let's do that. Oops, I'm too close. Sorry. Go on.
My grandma, God...
What happened to the canary and why? I didn't get it? Isn't it normally 3 correct?
My
That's
grandma,
it?
God bless.
Guess 4 this time. That's it. Just got it barely. Minus morning. At the Flowers of Good public house, we heard about a man who lost his family after an accident near the mines. He couldn't accept what happened to his loved ones, so he, drowning in grief, stole the canary, cast it into the sea, and left the island. Some say that he committed suicide shortly afterwards. Safety and prosperity have both been strangers to Miner's End ever since.
The thief died in grief. A poetic story for such an unpoetic place.
Safety is gone, and tears take the rest.
Case complete. I didn't get that much money, by the way. But yeah, that's done. Right, so all we have left now is Iron Cuff in his case, and the Tale of the Empty House, and the main case. And I have to find 2 more, which I have to look online where they are exactly. I think I know one of them is at some kind of bar with sailors or something. I don't know, but I'll look that up. For now, I'm gonna take a break, and well, if it's the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, have a great day. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.